Facts. All right. A few people in the audience have been talking about this. So let's bring it up. Have you been keeping up with the Willie D Scarface thing, Lonzo?
About the Grammys?
Yeah. So anyone who's not up to date, so Scarface was one of the people that performed at the Grammys last week. He did a quick Minds Playing Tricks on Me, his verse in that. And from what I'm understanding in hindsight is they wanted Scarface to keep it from Willie D that he was performing there. For whatever reason, they didn't want Willie D to be a part of it. So yeah, that's the latest as of today. I know they did a podcast. They do like some sort of podcast together, Ghetto Boys Reloaded or something like that. So for Scarface not to say anything to Willie D, it was kind of like there was some weirdness going on there. But that's the latest and greatest. If anybody else has anything, update me in the comments. But have you heard anything about that also?
No, I haven't heard that part right there. That's some divide and conquer shit right there, man.
Seems like the Grammys did a lot of divide. If you look back,
that's some divide and conquer shit, man.
Yeah.
How do you? I don't know what Willie D has done or said about the Grammys. Maybe he said something about the Grammys that they didn't appreciate.
My guess,
but again,
you've heard his podcast. I think we both listened to his podcast. He's very outspoken, and he talks about certain groups of people also that I've noticed. So I don't know. I wonder if that has something to do with it. I was just throwing that out there.
Well, you know what? Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. But still, to have your partner who you sit across the microphone from, and knowing you're gonna be at the Grammys performing, but they told you don't tell him, that makes you look kind of suspect right there, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had people come on this show and try to pull me, talk about you. I said, I'm not going with that, man. I'm not going with that. We had a little issue. But it was a little controversy a few months back. They was trying their best to try to undermine our relationship and saying, I'm not doing that, man. That dude was been with me when nobody else was with me, man. Fuck that, okay? And if that's how you feel, you can unpush like, okay? But, cats don't, some cats, I guess that shine is something different, man.
Yeah, man. That's very, very weird, man. And that's one of my favorite. That was one of my favorite groups growing up. One of the first hip hop tapes I got was the Ghetto Boys. Yeah, and just to see that was very, very weird. And it's the divide and conquer thing is real, man. You just broke it down about as good as it can get. Yeah, man.
And how do you tell somebody that you see every day or once a week or twice, whatever the rotation is on the show? Hey, man, I'm gonna have you on the Grammy, but you can't tell your partner. What do you do? Why? Nah, man, that's okay. I know they're not joined at the hip. It just don't feel good, though, man. At least tell him why he can't come. Let's talk about it. Hey, man, go ahead and do the show, man. And, at least give me that option. Give me that option, man. Tell my boy why he can't come on the show. And if he cool with it, I'll do it. If not, we're the Ghetto Boys. I ain't the Ghetto Boy. I'm the Ghetto Boys. Okay? So it is what it is, Doc.
Yeah.